Half a day. I'm Joaquin Manabusan Jr., the United States Magistrate Judge for the District Court of Guam. Today, Chief Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood and I, along with some of our staff members, would like to take a few minutes of your time to discuss with you service as jurors here in the District Court of Guam. Marilyn Alcon, our jury administrator, will talk to you about how jurors are selected and how you can serve as a juror here in our court. Chief Deputy Clerk Charles White will talk to you about your length of service as a juror and how jurors are selected for trials. Finally, Chief Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood will discuss with you your rights as a juror, especially your employment rights. And here is Marilyn.
Half a day. I'm Marilyn, the jury administrator for the District Court of Guam. All jurors that serve the District Court are selected randomly from the voters' registration list maintained by the Guam Election Commission. Every 2 years after each general election, the court randomly selects several thousand people and sends out a juror qualification questionnaire. People can fill the one-page form online or mail the completed form back to us. United States citizens over the age of 18 have resided on Guam for the past 1 year, can read, write, speak, or understand the English language, and have not been convicted of any felonies are deemed qualified to serve as jurors.
Half a day. I'm Walter Tenorio, Assistant Jury Administrator. Government officials, active members of the military, police officers, and firefighters are automatically exempt from jury service. People over the age of 70 or who have served as jurors within the last 2 years may be excused upon request. When we are in need of jurors, we'll send a summons in the mail to usually about 100 people. The summons will tell the jurors when and where to appear for jury service.
Half a day. I'm Leilani. There are 2 types of jurors in our court. Jurors who serve on panels for civil or criminal trials are called pettit jurors. Charles White, our Chief Deputy Clerk, will now tell you about jury selection.
Hello, I'm Charles White, the Chief Deputy Clerk here at the District Court of Guam. The summons you get in the mail will tell you when to come to the courthouse to serve as a juror. When you arrive, you'll go straight up to the 4th floor jury assembly room. There, Marilyn, our jury administrator, will give you a short form to fill out, primarily so that we can pay you. She'll also give you a voir dire form that the attorneys will use to help them pick jurors. When you're all ready, Marilyn will escort you all into the courtroom where you'll be seated in a random fashion. There, the judge and the attorneys will go over the questions on the voir dire form. The judge will excuse some of you for good reasons, and the attorneys too will get a chance to excuse you. When all is said and done, 12 of you, plus some alternates, will remain to serve as jurors for the trial.
Hi, I'm Gabriel Pereira, Financial Analyst with the District Court of Guam. By now, you might be wondering how long you'll have to serve if you're selected as a juror. If you're selected to appear for jury service, you won't be required to serve more than 30 days in any 2-year period, except when necessary to complete a particular case, which would be very rare. You will be paid $40 per day and $50 per day after the 10th day. You'll also receive a mileage fee for driving back and forth from your home each day. If you're selected to be a grand juror, you usually have to come into the courthouse a few times per month for a few hours over the span of 1 year. Now let me introduce you to Chief Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood, who will speak to you about your rights, especially your employment rights as a federal juror.
I will now talk to you about your employment rights as a juror. Some of you might be worried that your job could be put in danger or that your boss could threaten to fire you or lay you off for serving as a juror. Don't worry, that's against federal law. And if your employer does that, your employer could face up to a $5,000 fine. In addition, your employer could be ordered to reinstate you to your job and to perform community service, along with being ordered to pay your back wages. So you see, your jobs are protected while serving as a juror. Please stop by or give us a call at the courthouse if you have any questions. On behalf of Judge Manabusan and our entire staff, I'd like to thank you for watching and for your service to our island and to our nation.